So my husband and I decided to open Jasmine's Grill and Cantina here in Gaston. We already have a business. It's Jasmine's Lopez Agency. So here Gaston was the best place to open a second business. Exchange Bank made this really, really easy. I thought it was going to be a really hard process, but they were so nice, so sweet, and they explained everything by detail. And as you can see, they helped me make all this possible. It was really easy, and they were always there. They were just a phone call away.
Hey guys, welcome to the Mayor Joe Taylor Show. Jeff Underwood, Jerry White. What's up?
Yeah, man, I was just talking about Clinic 5.
Yeah.
Work. And when you talk about businesses that supersede profit and loss, I mean, something that's really good and has a, man, their heart's in the right place truly to help people. How awesome is it that we have a business like that is right here in Wrinkle City?
It's unreal. I mean, we've partnered up with Clinic 5 on a lot of different things, and one of them is just the going out and finding people and helping them right where they are.
Man,
we got opioid money, and we're a part of that. We found us a way to find a practitioner that could go out and help people, and Clinic 5's it, and they're right here in town, and it's unbelievable. They care for people.
And I don't know who's went in there. We've went in there before. I know you have. It's man, the atmosphere. Those ladies in there, man, are just, they make you feel welcome, and there's no judgment.
That's right.
You want judgment, walk into the Goodwill. Those folks will use some, they'll use some judgment. Let's talk Viva Coffee, Mr. Mayor.
Oh man,
March Madness winner.
They killed it. Nobody saw that one coming.
Well, no, they've been killing us for a long time with that $12 coffee. I'll be honest with you. But,
Hey,
congratulations.
They'll give you a discount.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great play, great business.
Best chocolate we've ever had.
Yeah.
Dude he had those chocolates. Where are they from? They were from Turkey or I don't remember wherever they brought them from. Stupid good, unbelievably good. Like they have them right there as a little. Hey, try one.
Yeah.
Turned his head. I tried 2 more.
That's right.
Yeah.
I gotta be sure that I enjoyed it. Great atmosphere there. They did such a good job with
people.
that.
They are very kind.
That was put on by the Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce. Yeah, they do that every year. They already done it for the last couple of years, and they bracket everybody in depending on the business and their chamber membership, and then they let us all vote. And they beat out that was tough competition.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Victory cheer. They're no joke. You got
Well,
a lot of
large.
moms.
Exactly
That's
right.
Got a lot of moms over there.
A lot of Stanley Cups.
That's
on
right.
that business.
There's a lot of stamps.
I wish we could have got that over here.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
That business.
Chris Hare, he'd cut my throat if I got that business.
It's so funny. I hear, speaking of, I hear he's doing fantastic.
He's doing good. He's
Yeah.
doing good. I've seen him a couple times in the last few months, and he's really recovered well. Of course, he's right back to working the way he did before, which, he's got his energy level back up.
Heck yeah.
He's doing good. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I think he's coming down to the League of Municipalities Conference in May, or up to Huntsville. And we're doing our conference there. It's always a fun time for us to all get together and kind of talk about what we're doing for Etowah County. We get together as a mayor's association, but that we don't have enough time there. We don't get a chance to break out and take lunch and do some things together just so we can find out what the other cities are doing.
Well, I know the Chamber of Commerce didn't do a March Madness bracket for mayors.
No, had
sense
they done
wasting their
that,
time.
I think we would be cheerleading.
Celebrating right now.
You darn right.
Celebrating.
Matter of fact,
glorious-
I almost wore my elect Joe Taylor shirt.
You should have.
I almost wore it.
You know why he didn't? Because he cut grass in the other day.
I did. That's
Hey,
right.
it's the best T-shirts in the world.
That's what
it
happened.
is.
I wouldn't
That's
know.
a different-
I never got one.
Yes, you did.
Makes me a little muscular.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I didn't get one.
it's got. Did you not get one?
You didn't have my size.
That's right.
Is that
Back then,
right?
now you could wear the one I got now.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 You've lost a lot.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and mention that now
He lost the whole
for
Jerry.
the audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are saying half Jerry's better than the whole Jerry.
Man, especially my cardiologist.
We ought to do it. Yeah.
No doubt.
Really
Yes,
excited.
sir.
Yeah.
Shout out Dr. BJ Patel.
Hey, yeah. He's here.
Not my favorite Patel though.
You lost
No.
a whole BJ Patel.
I did
That-
lose
'cause
all.
he's about 95 pounds. Huh?
And he's got really nice shoes on, but they're really small. You know, I don't know. My favorite Patel is a Rainbow City Patel. Jig.
Yep.
Love Jig.
Yep.
Man,
Jig's a great guy.
incredible, man.
And you can't leave out Nanda.
You better
Nanda
not.
Patel. You better not. That lady knows her stuff too. And
She's-
she's a great friend to Rainbow City.
Yeah.
I actually call on Nanda for advice. I mean, she's the person that, of course, she understands so many other industries other than just her, hospitality industry.
Yeah.
She just understands the way business works, and she's always a good person to get advice from. She's
so
an awesome
smart.
person.
So smart.
So I was calling Fu the other day, right?
Okay.
So
Great, by the way.
Listen, I know. Please don't think I'm bad,
Yeah.
He's bad.
but in my mind, I call Jig.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Yes.
I see what
okay,
you got.
and I look down. I look on my screen on the car, and it says Jig. Okay, he answers the phone. I know at that moment I've called the wrong person, and we talked and talked and talked. I just checking on you, buddy. Okay, buddy. The nicest people in the world.
Yeah, he's great.
Those people are incredible.
So yesterday's show, Jeff and I were doing the show, and he says, "Hey, Foo's calling me."
Yeah.
I'm looking out the window. I don't see Foo outside. He answers it live. It was great. No one knew what he said.
Right.
But everybody understood $137.
They sure did.
They understood the money. But
I've known Foo for at least 45 years, 45 years, something like that. From the time he came here.
It makes sense.
He was at equipment service company downtown on 3rd Street in Gaston, and he was their mechanic. They trained him to become a mechanic. Ended up being the best one in the world. And Foo is just, he's so good.
So let me tell you about pressure, right? Because the way I put pressure on ourselves, or we feel pressure, whether it's truly being judged or not.
Yeah. Jeff and I don't.
I'm sure you, but I do, right? I'm not on y'all's level.
Yeah.
I'm a peon. Y'all were, up here. So the last few years, I've always had Foo's nephew do my yard, right? Just he's great. But I'm on a budget this year. I got to do my own yard, Mr. Mayor. You understand?
It's the worst.
So I get a used mower. My brother-in-law drops it off for me. A little push mower, small yard, no problem. I start cutting the grass, and I see Foo, head sticking out on his porch, watching me. That's pressure.
Yeah, it is.
Who knows grass more than Foo?
That's right.
It's Foo and Cheech and Chong. Different grass,
That's
but
right. Different top grass.
that's on that level.
That's right.
That's pressure. Okay, then he saw me looking, went back in. A few minutes later, head stick back out. I pretend like I'm not watching it. That's pressure, man. I've never been
that's a lot.
so scared cutting my own grass than the man next door judging.
Well, he knows you didn't check the oil in that lawnmower. He knows that. Going into it, he's waiting to hear that knocking sound.
Well,
And then he knows that his nephew can come back out there and
well,
make his paper.
to be fair, the lawnmower got dropped off.
Okay.
I said, "There's gas in it." Yep, let's crank it up. I didn't check the oil. Of course I did.
Why would you? You got
Of course I
food.
did.
Yeah.
Food's next door. He's the
Yeah,
greatest. Yeah,
That's the greatest advertising slogan, though, for your other business, your other interest. We do grass like Cheech and Chong. What in the world? I've never heard that before in my life.
That's right.
I appreciate that.
I'm
Buddy.
here. That's what I do.
I'm gonna market that and sell
Yeah.
it to somebody.
Who cuts grass more than you? It's that Foo in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I've seen Foo with scissors.
Right.
Get out of my face.
Man, Augusta National, then Foo's house.
That's right.
That's where we're at.
Speaking of, you excited?
I'm so excited.
You know what happens today? What's Tuesday?
I bet every TV
See-
in the city hall.
See, there's Holy Week, so we keep up with what happened, during
Today.
that. And today is Tuesday Masters John Rahm Championship dinner today.
What does he have?
I couldn't pronounce most of it. I looked.
I actually looked at it. I know they're doing 2 appetizers. They're doing a steak and a fish.
And it's a fish I've never heard of.
Yeah.
Oh, they're bringing it in from over where John's from.
Well, they ain't catching it from Georgia.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's not catfish.
Yeah, they
Well,
can. So you win the Masters, Joe. What is your meal? What is your championship dinner meal?
mine's,
What is that?
You got to make 2 offerings of meats.
Of everything.
I'm going to do crab cakes and shrimp cocktail, jumbo shrimp, and then my 2 proteins are going to be Southern fried chicken, more than likely Rachel's, and then I'll do a fillet. I would rather do a bone-in ribeye, but you know that's a lot, and they're probably not going to spring for that.
The Masters.
Well, maybe they will. Okay, then I'm doing a bone-in.
Yeah. No budget, Joe.
No budget. Okay, and then I'd have to do like some kind of like potatoes au gratin, and then some garlic green beans off the grill, you know, and then I'd probably follow that up with I'd probably do something like pound cake, and chocolate meringue pie that David Ayers makes. And
Never had those.
oh my gosh, David Ayers is the pie master. This Saturday he's doing a pie school at our community center. Talk about a segue.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good. At our community center, I think the last time he did 85 students.
Do know
You
that
know,
is
it's
now.
Tony's
Yeah,
barbecue guy.
yeah. That's what. Okay,
He does
yeah.
pie school
Dude, Jeff.
at our community center. His pie is world renowned.
I have had.
It's gotten him into NASCAR. That's why he
Unreal.
has access into NASCAR. You know, everybody sees him at all these NASCAR races.
Yeah.
It's because at one time he was providing certain teams with pie.
So when we used to
His
eat
strawberry pie, his chocolate meringue, his coconut meringue, and he makes the real deal. Super tall calf slaughter.
So he only does catering now, right? He
Yeah.
doesn't have this.
And he really like fully retired. He'll do a little. You got to be a close friend for David to do something. For.
that's who gave me my recipe for peanut butter pie.
Yeah.
Because he was overcomplicating. I said, no. How can I make a peanut butter pie? 3 ingredients. Here you go. You'll love it. And
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does
it really
the same
is.
thing like caramel pie and all. You know, he's got the go home and do it ingredients, and then he's got the ones that he does. The guy's a genius.
Yeah,
So-
why I couldn't think of who
When
that was.
you
yet.
said it's this Saturday?
It's this Saturday, and you got to go on. You got to either call him or go online. I think maybe to his Facebook page and sign up.
Okay.
But it's David Ayers.
Yeah. I don't know why that name
And-
escaped me
and
for a
he's-
second.
He's just he's a pie master.
Ellie.
Get in that pie class.
Yeah.
There's no way she's
At the Rainbow City Community Center.
She had.
She be cooking though.
She had. Oh no, she can throw down, but she had Saturday school last week.
Yeah, she is going to stay at home.
She ain't getting out of bed that time of day.
Yeah,
She
he
gets-
literally fills up our big room at our
Yeah.
community center.
That's cool.
And they've got tables and they make pies and they all sample it. I'm kind of convinced that's why they have so many people. Is everybody just goes for the amount of it costs to learn to make pie.
Who cares?
You go and eat
I
pie.
want to taste it. I want to taste
Are
it.
you going?
Actually, Rachel, she secured her a spot.
So yes, by proxy, Joe is going.
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy the fruits of her labor.
So speaking of, what a fantastic Lions Club pancake
Oh man,
day.
talk
It was-
about a great day. That's the largest pancake day we've ever had. You know, and for our community, we get out. I think it was 600, and I think they said 623 was the number that they're kind of up to right now. And you know, we do Pancake Day a little different. It's more about bringing our community together and feed them well.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of the all you want pancakes, biscuits and gravy, sausage, and you know, milk and orange juice and water. And we
left the coffee
hook
out,
them up.
Coach. Coffee was-
And the coffee was on.
It
point.
was. No, it was very
Everybody bragged on it. I always leave coffee out just because I'm not a coffee
good.
drinker.
We got there a little after 7 because my wife had to work, and very first thing I noticed when I walked in was all the young people volunteering serving.
right. That's
It was
Yeah, we have the Leo Club. We have some people that are doing some community service that just they got out there and kept the place spotless. As a matter of fact, when they finished for us to clean up, I think it was 20 minutes. You know, and we kind of put the community center back together. And
Well, I felt
Good
rushed
to
because there was this one kid in a what was it, Boy Scout,
yeah,
just eyeing inside the
Yeah,
corner of his
that's
eye.
right. He's
Like,
waiting when you get
as
up.
soon as we turned to put the stuff in the tray,
that's right.
He was wiping it down,
rubbing
man.
that table.
But so let's
Boy
talk.
Scouts help us big time.
I saw a couple Coosa kids.
Yep, that's right.
I told you who it was. He was on pancake duty. He was
Okay.
giving the pancake.
Yeah, the football player.
Dylan East.
Yeah, East.
Oh my God, there's always Coosa kids everywhere volunteering. So, all right, I got 3 pancakes.
Yeah.
Right. It was easy for me to tell who made those pancakes.
Yeah.
There was 2 perfect ones, and there was a little.
Yeah.
And obviously, Jameson made the middle one.
Yeah. Well, I explained it last night at the city council meeting. Yesterday was the eclipse day. That was a big deal that kind of let me down. but which is like Jameson. But the biggest part of that was that, you know, basically the moon gets in the way of the sun. That's the whole point of an eclipse. And we saw that Jameson was getting in the way of me doing good grill master work, and so we relieved him of his duty. He became a sausage man.
Sausage
Now,
was
he
really
didn't
good.
do bad.
The sausage was great.
He didn't do bad. And I think he found his calling.
Well-
it's not going to be on that grill again.
Well, that pancake that he gave me was about the same size as beef sausage.
Yeah,
so
that's
I thought it was a McGriddle.
The picture you sent me, I mean, obviously he's going to rub it in my face.
Sure.
I can't be here.
Right.
So you took his pancake and put it in the middle and put the two perfect ones on the bottom.
I did,
on the top.
yeah,
Right.
because
Yeah,
it was marketing.
Yeah.
I didn't
Right.
want to somebody say, "Hey, well, that's not a good looking."
And the
pancake."
biscuit gravy looked good.
The biscuit and gravy. I had 2 pieces of sausage, the coffee, the melted butter.
Yes.
Oh man.
It was a great
It's on
event.
point, yeah.
It was good. Then when we were leaving, explain that table of high influence that was there that you were a part of.
Well, those are important people.
No question.
Yeah.
Mr. McKee.
Yeah, it was our fire chief. I think our police chief had already come and gone because he had obviously something else to do.
Playing golf.
More important. Yeah, playing golf. And but we had I think Tim Ramsey, our county commissioner, was there. Jamie Grant, our county commissioner,
Yep.
came by. You know, we just have it really is. It's kind of Mayberry for a few hours, and that's really cool. Our city council, we do all of the cooking. And every member of the city council was there, and we had Clark Hopper, bless his heart, he washed dishes for us for 4 hours, and helped out on any other job.
Yeah.
Jeff was doing sausage with Jameson. Myself and Mike Bolton, who's our nuisance abatement guy, we were doing the grill work and making pancakes, and then Anita Bedwell and Jeff Bedwell made batter and did to-go plates, which we did about 300 to-go plates.
Did I hear this right? 100 pounds of batter?
Yes. And went back and got more. I think we ended up with about 110 pounds.
110
powder
pounds of
that
batter.
turned
How
into
many did
batter.
you feed total? Did you just
623, maybe, something like that.
That's a lot of pancakes.
It's a lot of pancakes.
Carpal tunnel?
Yeah.
Like Bill's?
Yeah, I was sore the next day, but I kind of got over it. I had
Well, you're
a
grown
little
man.
physical therapy.
So right at 1,000 people total with your to-goes.
Right.
So that's 10% of your population.
Yeah,
turnout.
we
That's
turn
incredible.
out a lot of food.
Yeah.
And we give good portions, you know. So it's not go in and get 2 pancakes and, you know, like a beat up little cup of syrup. You know, we put syrup out on the table and we try to take care of
Good.
folks.
No, it was good. And just everyone sitting around their little groups talking.
Yeah.
It was just like he's in Mayberry. It was just a chill event. Everybody happy. It was good. My wife wasn't happy.
Was
'cause-
Otis there? that was Jamie Grant,
I
right?
passed Otis as he was coming in. That was Tim Ramsey.
Oh,
That's
Tim.
right.
When I was leaving, Tim was coming in.
That's right.
It was good. But great event, man.
Yeah,
it was
good.
fantastic.
It was a good time. Yeah, I walked in early at about 5:15, and there were already the group of men that drank coffee for like 2 hours and wait for the food. And so they applied a lot of pressure. So we got them some food out there pretty quick.
So what all does that support?
It supports all of the things for the Lions Club, which, you know, they're very involved in our schools, and so I think the Lions Club still does. Is it eyesight?
They do, yeah. There were glasses
Yeah,
there.
glasses.
You could donate.
Yeah, that's right, and they do several fundraisers throughout the year. And Rainbow City's really good to our Lions Club. It's our largest civic organization, and we draw volunteers from them. As a matter of fact, last night when I got through with our city council meeting, Anita Bedwell, who is the perpetual list maker for me, she said, I've got a list of things that I've just been thinking of since we've been here. I said, you know, it's okay to think about what we're doing right now. But no, Anita, she reached over on my pad and she wrote down 3 things. 2 of them I agreed with, 1 of them I made better. But, you know, that was one of the things is how can we capture and count our volunteer hours? Because we have so many volunteers in Rainbow City. You know, we would be almost like doing safety hours, you know, in
Sure.
an industry. You know, finding out just how many hours that are given back to the city would be a good number to know. So we're going to try to find a way to capture that through our civic organizations and through the schools and just see how many hours are being given back to our community, because it's a lot.
That tells you what kind of community you live in. I mean, what Rainbow City really is.
It is.
People that give and serve.
We just have a bunch of really good people here, you know, and I think that all of that goes back to what our police chief believes in, which is community policing and making sure that they're safe. If they're safe, they're more than willing to come out and help us work, and I think that's what they've done.
Everyone in Raven City is just happy.
Yeah,
It's
kinda
sickening, isn't it? It's just sickening.
It is. It's kind of like it's like a Stepford community, where everybody's just walking down the street and they're just super happy and they're bringing you a piece of pie.
What kind of pie?
I haven't met
Like
those people yet.
David
That
Ayers
person,
pie?
I need that.
You got that person.
Yeah, I
you
that.
need that.
Yeah. The growth of this city, to me, is incredible. From 2018, your numbers were 9,500, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
And now you're almost at a 10,000.
We're at almost 12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, so we're clicking right along. And, our growth rate is, we're in the top 25 in the state of Alabama all the time. But the thing that we're doing now is we're beginning to plan and get ahead of our infrastructure. We know that we've got some sewer extension that we're doing. Brian Purcell, who we need to bring on the show, is our new manager of our water utility and sewer utility, and that guy's he's a trained engineer, and he just has a vision for our water utility, and I promise you we're going to see some extension. We're replacing all of our meters right now. That's a very slow process. It's a little aggravating for people, but what it does is it gives them a better true rating. It also controls some pressure in some places where we know that we can cause some damage to our system and cause leaks, and we don't want that. We don't want any kind of stoppage for anybody. But that's going on right now. It'll continue for the next few months.
Is that a digital meter?
It is, and it'll register back to our central receiving. And so we'll be able to. We don't have to send people out to aggravate folks. And
So funny. Your Facebook, somebody was complaining about it, and you're like, "Why did I know it in advance?" And you're like, "Well, last month it was put out. I'm just reminding you." Joe just hit him in the face with it. It's pretty fun.
That's one thing about I don't mind people telling me that I don't do a good job. I have that from time to time, and most of the time it's Rachel, but. Other than that, I just don't like for people to say that we're not notifying people. We're probably one of the most informationally driven municipalities that I've ever seen. We put things on our signs, we put them on banners, we put them on social media, we put them on your bill going out, for your water utility. Somebody said something about the rate increase. Well, this city had not had a rate increase in 25 years. If you were to tell me that about a loaf of bread, I'd have to call you a liar. To say that loaf of bread hadn't gone up in 25 years. And the same thing goes, we're very, very transparent. We're ridiculously transparent at times, even to the point of when we're under NDAs, we will say that we're working on something. We just sometimes can't say what it is because we'll violate the privacy of a corporation. So, but we're always working. I mean, this city is growing. It's growing by leaps and bounds, and I think that goes down to or kind of boils down to our city council. When we first got in a room together, we had to identify the personality of the city, what its abilities are, what we're not good at, and there are a few things that we're not very good at. I can't name them right now, but really, when we get down to it, what we find out is that we're a community, a true old school community that loves outdoor recreation, that loves safety, that wants to be protected, and we need to move forward because we have organic growth. We're not going out and begging people. We're not over incentivizing companies.
Yeah.
We do incentive packages, same as everyone else.
Sure.
Our incentive packages are very, very light, very small, and it's because of one thing: they're coming here for a reason, and the reason is the first few things that I said.
Well, growth just for growth is necessarily in and of itself good.
No, it's
good growth.
That's got to be good growth, and I heard. As a matter of fact, Heather New used to say it at the Chamber of Commerce when she was over the Chamber. She would continually talk about quality growth. You don't need growth just for growth's sake, because you can destroy your city and all of its personality in doing so. And our city has a personality. We branded our city. We put different logo, different color. We're to the point now where we're starting to do our entrance signage. We're starting to rework some of that and just welcoming people, making it look like we're moving forward.
Yeah.
This is a very progressive city, and it's amazing. You could see that this weekend. Big Brothers Big Sisters
That's where I was going.
had a
Pickle.
huge
Woo.
pickleball tournament. I mean, that affected about, I think, with visitors and players, and if you did the matches and the in and out, that's the only way we could really count them. To see them moving. We looked at about 1,800 people that were a part of that. That's a crazy number.
Jeff, the only thing missing from that, if there was a vendor that could have provided or sold fried pickles during the pickleball,
That would be something.
Legit.
I'm just saying.
Dude,
We had peanuts.
We ought to get a contract
Yeah.
that we broadcast live the pickleball like we do the football games.
Yes.
Dude, I was watching. God, who was it? It was Paddy Pimblett. The UFC fighter in England. And so in their pickleball courts, it's a little like racquetball.
Yeah.
They have these big, it's enclosed.
Yeah.
It's outside, but it's big enclosed, and they're taking it, hitting it off the back.
Yeah.
It's
The other
so-
play it off the wall.
It's so funny, man. I'd never seen it before, but they're different over there.
Yeah, we had a little bit of every level of pickleball. We didn't have any pros, but we had up to
You didn't
level
play them?
5. No,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do that to those people.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But we had up to level 5, and it's amazing what those people do. I mean, it's fast. It's a fast game.
Now if we
but
can
it's-
start that Rainbow City Wiffle Ball League.
Gotta have that. Wiffle ball's big now. It's
Huge.
growing,
You know,
and it's growing every day. But pickleball has become kind of our little niche sport. We support it really, really well. And Big Brothers Big Sisters were able to come down here and create their first annual. We hope that they continue to come back. I think we've shown that they can make some money.
We
and
used
be able
to
service,
always
service
get in their
kids.
bowling tournament.
Oh yeah, great. That's fun.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
right there.
and Rachel, my wife, she's the chairman of Big Brothers Big
That's a
Sisters
fantastic
this year.
organization.
So that's kind of that's cost me a little bit.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
But in the long
Part of
run,
it, yeah,
you
it's
win.
part of it, yeah. In the long
But I think it's awesome. The biggest sponsor of pickleball in Rainbow City is Northeast Orthopedics.
it's great.
If you need a hip, an ankle, a shoulder,
hey, they'll fix it.
Northeast Orthopedics.
They'll put you back in the game.
No question, quickly. I saw these new shoes advertised where you won't twist your ankle on the pickleball
I've
court.
seen
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I need those in everyday life.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it's nothing for me to twist an ankle.
What have I got? I have one more thing, Joe, but you're so.
How'd your bracket end up?
I fell out early. I had Auburn.
I had Auburn in one bracket and I had UConn in the second.
Yeah, I had Purdue win, but
You picked the wrong big man.
I had UConn and Purdue, but I picked the wrong one.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes chalk is the way to
wins
go.
again.
That's right.
It is. So, last for me, Mr. Mayor, who's going to win the Masters? Who was your pick to win the Masters this year?
Man.
Do him like you did me. His 5.
All right, give me your top. What would you take? You can pick any 5 or the field.
Well, I like Rory.
That's my guy.
And I that's who I'm probably gonna say. I like Koepka. I know a lot of people
I don't.
necessarily
His game's
high on
good.
him.
Because he's a douchebag.
He's got a lot of bad attitude, but I'm gonna tell you, he can rip that ball.
Oh, his skill is
We're talking
unbelievable.
about, we're talking about
but
winning.
but
We're not
he
talking
is
about
a
showing up. To
he is a
pavilion. Yeah, we're not inviting him to
He's not
tea
speaking.
and crumpet
He's not
party.
right.
We want the guy. To
the
hit
right
ball.
Reverend Johnny Grant's watching. If you want
Oh,
to give
Johnny,
your,
what's up? That's our commissioner.
he is.
That's my buddy right there now.
Love
He's a
that guy.
great man. I think I'd probably say
Captain
is
two.
it Cam
Cam Smith,
Cam Smith. I like Cam Smith.
pre mullet or post mullet? Cut the mullet off.
I like the mullet gone, but just because I think it was making him just look a little trashy.
Little Joe Dirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
love Joe Dirt.
And then, man,
Number 4.
sheesh. I like the guy. I think he's Japanese.
Morgana.
No,
Or
Matsuyama.
Matsuyama. Yeah. I like that guy.
Kanishiwa.
Yeah, Kanishiwa. But I don't know.
Who's your number 5 then?
Yeah.
That's 4. One more.
Let's see. Well, I like Dustin Johnson, but he's not going to do it. I think he's something's in his head right now.
Yeah, he's just trying to get home.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he's doing.
Can't
That's all
blame
he's doing.
Can't blame. He's just trying to get back.
Cut. I don't care about being cut.
Wayne Gretzky to
Here
you.
we go.
Yeah.
Woo! Glory to
My
God.
house is big enough. He don't need a new house. He got all he needs. But no, I love the Masters, man. You know, I've had a chance to go over there a couple times, and you know, once you see it, and especially for a guy that spent his whole life cutting grass,
Sure.
and doing landscaping, you go over there and actually get to see Nirvana. I mean,
People don't-
It's perfect.
Let's talk about the smell.
Yes.
The smell. You haven't been yet, right?
I've been to one hole
Yeah.
Okay, then you get it. The smell, the jasmine, the
to the
different.
course. I've not went to the Masters tournament.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's any time of year, man. It's beautiful. But the camera doesn't do it a good job of the undulation
No.
and the hills and all the different side lies and elevation in the tree.
Yeah, because is it 18 that looks like an elephant
It does.
buried in the middle
It
of
does.
the ring?
Yeah.
I've never
It's like I'm
seen-
laying on my back.
Yeah. It's kind of that. Which is scary. Pre-loss.
Pre-loss.
Now it's like a baby out.
But it's the greatest event in sports.
Or
I've said it for years. I've said it for years because they do it the right way. The prices once you're there is so cheap. They're family friendly, man.
Wow.
They don't need Coca-Cola. You buy a soda. It says soda, lemon lime soda, diet soda. They don't need that.
Yeah,
No labels.
you can feed your family for $25. I mean, it's
And be full.
It's cool. But just that place is the way people act. I mean, it's quiet and it's unassuming, and they don't let people just drag their old beat up, University of Alabama lawn chair out there. I mean, they just don't allow that.
And, you can drink as much as you want, but you start making an issue.
You go.
That'll
You
kick
gotta go.
out.
It ain't the Phoenix Open.
It's not the waste management.
Don't pull that phone out and make a phone. They will tell you got to go.
Wow.
The year that I went up, it was when Tiger came back.
Oh,
And it was a good time. And we did 2 or 3 days, and I think it was when he made his second comeback. I was there the first time that he came back after the wreck and all that stuff. But it was just funny how when you got to the front gate, they were like, "If you got a cell phone, you got to go put it in the car. If you got certain things in your pocket, you got to go put them in the car."
They're serious,
and
right?
and they're very serious about their security, just about how you act while you're there. They don't want people to snatch out a phone, start making video, do any of those things. It's all controlled, and I like that.
I've never been to a Sunday, right? I've been there several times. Never been to a Sunday. My favorite day is the par 3 family day.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yes, you have so much access, and the players are like they encourage them to go talk to the fans and sign stuff and get pictures and hang out. But watching these kids and how they interact with their kids,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that's one thing I love about it. They don't allow anybody over age 14 or 15 to get an autograph.
Yeah.
So you can't have these guys that are hawking all this material on eBay.
unless you get hit with a ball, then you get an autograph.
Then you don't get an
Or a
autograph.
signed glove. What Tiger always did. He signed a glove, right? Oh, sorry.
I had a dream. I told you about this. That Rainbow City had a par 3 course
We talked about it.
and a driving range.
Yeah, I like the idea a lot. I think that it's eventual that, and this is how I see it, and I think some of our city planners kind of see it the same way. Eventually, there's going to be a championship golf course in Rainbow City. I don't think it's very many years off, and I think it's going to be in Riddles Bend. I think there's plenty of land down there. There's some opportunity down there to put a really, really nice golf course in. There's so much water, that can be taken advantage of. There's mountains. The scenery's there for a great golf course, and it's got the makings of one.
But in the meantime, a driving range in Rainbow City?
Yeah, why couldn't we?
Because there's not.
That's a cash cow.
I mean, the driving range at the Sea of Gazen's course there is so inconvenient to go hit balls there. It's a process, right? It just there's no competition for it. And how many golfers live in Rainbow City?
Oh my goodness,
People would come.
we got a ton of them.
Yeah, people would come. It's good. I don't have 3 hours to go play around. Let me take an hour to go hit some balls.
We need to put on a Rainbow City Open at one of the golf courses in Glencoe or Gadsden.
Yeah.
And Rainbow City Open, where you encourage residents of Rainbow City to put teams together.
Yeah.
And it supports whatever
Charity
that
got
you
going.
yeah,
That'd be
man.
cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Be very cool.
You would have a ton of people from Rainbow City.
I really like the idea of Mayor Ford discounting people that live in the county. Discount down, and because he knows that he's getting a ton of people coming from outside to play at Twin Bridge. Twin Bridge is a great little golf course. There's no doubt. I think it's getting better and better. I think Chet's doing a really, really good job with it. And
Chet's funny.
Chet's a great man.
He cracks me up.
He's
by
top
the way.
notch. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a little bit dry.
But that's what cracks me up.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to be serious. I think he's kidding.
Yeah,
And
you don't know.
you don't know. It's
That's the part that hurts.
it's
But yeah, it'd be good if there's some kind of like drop that price just a little bit, to push some more people into that golf.
well,
course.
compared to what we go to
So you hearing me, Craig?
out of camp, he's not listening.
Okay.
He'll have John listen.
Okay.
And give
John-
him the
John, you
feedback.
hear me?
Johnny Moore's when we go to Little Mo Run, I mean, we intentionally drive. How long does it take us to get there?
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. Beautiful course. It's $25.
Yeah.
$25.
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
I'd really like to have one. I'd like to have a golf course.
Well, let's process
I
and
think start moving in that direction.
and let's start with the driving range.
Okay.
Speaking of, you're going to the driving range tonight, aren't you?
I'm going to Top Golf tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, my daughter's taking
See,
me to Top
that's
Golf.
that's something I like.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
The problem
and
is
they've
my-
got great food.
Yes.
no question.
Their wings are as good as anybody.
They started talking food already last night.
Oh,
Food came around. Then I heard pictures of margaritas,
Oh, okay.
and I'm
That's the
like,
only reason he's going.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you're going.
"Oh no, I'm gonna have a picture taken with my family
Sure,
at,
okay, nice.
at the range."
That's a good one.
You know, it's going to be a good
His
time.
birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
It is.
Well, happy birthday,
Thank you, sir.
The big 5-0.
man. I've got Sunday shirts that are 50 years old.
I'm sure. I'm sure. No time.
You do not. You wear shirts 3 times and they're out.
Because Rachel's not doing that laundry.
No,
You're on your
that-
own, sir.
That's her deal now. Now we've got this whole financial thing broken down in our household. She buys groceries, which I started winning on that.
That's a heavy bill.
Last couple of years, that hurt her. And then she takes care of having my laundry done,
Does she?
and that's our deal.
Jason
Rest
Wilson?
of the bills Joe takes care of.
Jason
So
Wilson,
she's got a sweet deal.
Lightning.
Yeah,
Drop it off. Or they pick
drop
it
that
up.
stuff off.
Do they pick it
They'll
up?
pick it up. Too.
For the Taylors,
I think they pick it up for anybody. Right?
they'll take it to their house and put it in the drawer.
That's right. That's right.
You know, that's the kind of service you get with Jason Wilson in Rainbow City, just in general. So, last thing, Alabama Pizza Company.
Oh man, come on now.
We should
If
go
you
do that
love
today.
pizza, that place is incredible. And I like the thin crust, not a lot of sauce. I'm more of the line of Portnoy. You know, I believe in that old school pizza. Almost,
Good undercarriage.
almost cheap, yeah. You know, but this pizza is great. And they were doing the $8 special, which was 2 slices and a drink for $8. I'm sorry, the slices are as big as the plate.
Are they still doing that?
I don't know. Somebody said
they
that
were last week.
Were they? Okay.
Well, on their social
They need
media.
to hold on to that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, we
That's
need to
good.
go.
We called in, and we were coming from my daughter's house, seeing my grandbaby. And we were coming in. I said, let's just call, and by the time we get there, it'll be ready. It was an hour and 50-minute wait to pick up a pizza.
But you know their dough is made daily. Andre, the guy that's the pizza master up there, he's got about 300,000 followers on TikTok, and he sits there and makes pizzas all day long, and people watch him make pizzas. That part's strange, but I've got him on my TikTok. You know, because I like watching.
He said I got him on the TikTok.
Tell him the TikTok. Yeah, that's right. But he's a wild guy. I mean, like it's all he's ever done. He loves doing it. And,
Yeah.
And the lady in there with him, she's just great with customer service. They've added some tables. She told me that they initially thought, well, they would just come in there and serve some pizza for lunch and that'd be it. And she said our demand is so high now they had to move their off day into the week so that they could handle the whole weekend because people were just clamoring to that place to get that pizza. It's good.
Is
And they
Dave-
make fresh cannolis
every
every day. And they don't fill your cannoli until you order it. So it can't be soggy on the bottom. You're not going to worry about that breakdown of the cream. It's absolutely spectacular.
I'm trying to do better too, man.
Yeah. That cannoli is bad.
I'm Italian, Joe. I go way back with Italian
Okay.
food.
That brother-
It's in my
It's in my DNA.
It's in your DNA.
It is,
Well, then you
so-
better hit that cannoli. As a matter of fact, eat the cannoli first and then have pizza.
Really? Let's go.
Yeah, you can cleanse your palate with that pizza.
Let's go.
Yeah, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
Got to get him down here to do
Bad.
one.
I've already sent an email.
Okay.
Told him he's got to come to Alabama. We've got this place right here.
You and a million
I-
other
I
people.
Maybe
think-
he'll come
I
when
think
he goes
we
to
need
the
him
Alabama
there.
game, and he can come.
Yeah, he's got to come to Alabama Pizza Company. He has to go to Little Bridge, and he has to go to Blackstone.
Oh yeah.
And those three places deserve a Portnoy review.
I agree.
Now, Blackstone and Little Bridge, because their pizza's not necessarily his style, I think Little Bridge is going to get in the middle. He's going to be okay. It's more of a New Haven kind
So
of thing.
you give me your score for these three facilities.
Man, for Alabama Pizza Company, I'm a 8-9.
Oh,
Woo!
It's strong.
Woo!
It's very good.
Okay.
Now, Little Bridge,
Take Little Craig out of it.
I take little. I try to take Little Craig out of everything, but he knows I love him. But Little Bridge, I'm gonna say it's a 8-7.
dang.
It's strong because they've got a meats pizza down there, and when I go to that style pizza, I want it loaded.
Yeah.
And then if you go to Blackstone, their crust is so good. I'll say 8-5. They're all three that
I
high.
would say 7-9, but
Okay.
it's still because I don't. It's really good. Their crust is like Portland loves. How
It
it
is.
carries is great.
How about this?
seasoned, it breaks. You know,
Yes.
I've never had any of them.
Really?
you're kidding me.
You got to go Blackstone too.
That's like the first root of communism.
That's your birthday lunch.
Yeah, I haven't, but I'm
You got to have that.
with or without a ball of red.
Do you need it? Yes. Okay. So anyway,
You never not need it.
he's Italian.
Yeah, I'm saying. You never not need it. Is that Captain Crunch?
Yeah.
Ball of red.
I'll remember that.
Let's do that. So, Teddy Whitmire, Coach Teddy Whitmire, has been begging us to do our own one bite challenge
Yeah.
locally. He's apparently in. He's like a huge. He's a bigger Portland fan than you.
Get out of here.
He's been in the game for a long time.
My son texts me at 2:00 in the morning 2 nights ago and says, "Dude, how many pizza reviews can you watch?" I'm still up. I go to bed at 9, wake up at 11, and I'm watching pizza reviews at 2 something.
Yeah,
I
but-
watch
but-
it continuously.
But Teddy has been on it for years, so
Yeah,
you're catching
I'm
up.
new.
Yeah, you're new.
Yeah.
I turned you onto it. Didn't realize I was turning you onto it.
I'm 4 years in.
I didn't know you didn't know.
Yeah, there was a guy that did a pizza review of Alabama Pizza Company. He tried to do he used Portnoy's undercarriage. He used the crunch, one bite.
You gotta do
everybody
your-
knows the rules. You got to do your own thing.
Gotta do your own.
But he scored it low, and it was because he's used to that pizza that's just in a bowling alley. You know what I mean?
Who is that dude? Where's he from?
I don't know.
Okay.
He
No,
sounded Southern though, so he's from around here. He's close. I didn't like his review.
Must be from Sardis.
Yeah.
Mayor Joe Taylor.
He's used to Hunt Brothers.
Yeah, he's used to
Even
getting
though
that
Hunt Brothers
loud.
is good. though.
Hey, Hunt Brothers.
That Hunt Brothers not bad.
I mean,
That'll hit a spot from
Yeah,
down.
and
leave the golf
Wilsonville,
course.
in Wilsonville,
and Jerry has to
Alabama.
sober up. You got to get the Hunt Brothers.
That's right. The power plant down in Wilsonville, I did a lot of work there for years and years, still do. And they've got a Hunt Brothers at the only place in town that has food is the service station, and they have got great Hunt Brothers pizza.
Jamie
They put a little
Grant.
something extra.
Jamie Grant's Hunt
Is
Brothers is
his
the best
good?
I've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do
Well,
different over
Jamie
there.
Grant's precious.
Maybe they could put it in there a little longer.
Look, I just get a message from somebody said we have a new viewer. There's a cat watching Joe Taylor.
Yeah, look at that. See?
That's so funny.
That's cool.
Joey just extends to everything. Everyone wants to watch Mayor Joe Taylor.
Your bride, Mayor, says that Little Bridge Pizza is one of her weaknesses.
Yeah, it is. It gets around. Rachel loves pizza, and she kind of makes me sick because I look like I love pizza. She doesn't look like she loves pizza, but she has that Italian look. So she's got the dark complexion and everything. So she gets to go in there and kind of become that, immerse herself. in the
You
pizza.
see it. You see it when she changes.
Yeah,
walks
and
in.
the chick can eat.
She's from
She,
Italian.
yeah,
What the
she
frick?
She
can
asked with the Papa
Yeah,
John's.
she can knock back at the Papa John's.
The best thing I'm telling you, man, if you know why I'm going to say why Alabama Pizza Company is so good, I bet they use government cheese.
See, I'm telling you, those days of that government cheese,
It
and
was
you could
something
go out there and catch them about a half block away from Convention Hall when they gave it away,
Yes.
and buy that block of cheese. Everybody did it.
Dude, it's the
Yeah.
best grilled cheese.
My grandma said that's it.
The best
That's
grilled
it.
cheese ever.
Yes.
It's stupid
You can take
good
that stuff, put it on a biscuit, and it work out every time.
on anything.
Yes.
Bring it back.
Yeah. Why can't we bring back government cheese and just call it government cheese and sell it at Publix? I'm okay with it.
Yes.
Who wouldn't buy it?
We're putting something together here.
Dude,
What a-
There's a lot of great ideas
look,
hitting
look,
this table
put,
right now.
put one of those tents outside the liquor store and
yeah,
just put government
Yeah,
cheese. You sell out in a minute.
Gosh. Hey, speaking of
Yeah.
the pork skins,
The pork skins.
oh my gosh.
Yes.
This guy,
What the heck? We're driving by and he goes, pull in the liquor store. And I'm going,
he's like, we just left the golf
Hang
course.
on, hang on a minute.
we're Rainbow City. I'm not pulling in there.
We
We
gotta
got
do
the pork skins and we pull in there. And
The pork skin guy's unreal. The caramel corn guy, the Hammonds boys.
I'm not
that-
familiar with them.
From
Yeah.
that are at First Friday. They're all police officers or retired police officers. Their caramel corn's unbelievable.
Okay.
And then, golly, what's the other guy? Mr. Hughes, the boiled peanut guy.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in Rainbow City now. And that guy, he's got him a following.
Yeah, man.
They chase him all over this town.
The Cajun bowl peanuts?
Yeah.
You know, Rick Neal, my stepfather, loves those bull peanuts.
Bro,
Oh,
they're
man.
so good.
You find Mr. Hughes, and I promise you found you something. That's a gold mine.
Government cheese sold at the driving range
Yeah.
here in Rainbow City.
I'm looking for Dude's business card. I'm trying to call him. I'm gonna
You get some pork
Get
skins?
some pork skins today. I'm going to order them today.
That's
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Man.
Great
Thank
time.
y'all.
Fun time.
Thank you so much.
Stay close, stay clean. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Clinic 5. Thank you to Hyundai of Gadsden, Rainbow City. Thank you to Choice Fabricators and Exchange Bank. And also, we can't leave them out,